Lord, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. I feel very honored that I have had a long generations of life in my family of this church. We date back 5 generations.
June Smith has been an active member of Memorial AME Church since birth. During her 78 years of life, Smith has seen a lot of history.
Here's a program in this book. It's called the Joseph C. Price Birthday Party. It was held on Sunday evening, February the 10th, 1907. Now, you know I wasn't there for that.
The church's legacy starts long before her time.
The AME Zion Church was formed in 1827, Memorial. We have a very rich history. The history of our church goes back to slavery times.
The old church location was a stop on Harriet Tubman's Underground Railroad and where Frederick Douglass published his newspaper known as the North Star. Stained glass from the old church still stands in honor of that history.
It is a living testament to the history of the United States. And to be able to have it right in our church and have been a part of that activity makes you feel a part of every day of what it has gone on.
Outside of the most famous trailblazers, others include Dr. Charles Longsford, State Supreme Court Justice Reuben Davis, and Dr. Juanita Pitts, who raised awareness about sickle cell anemia in Rochester.
These are the type of people I feel that should be lifted up when we talk about the history of Memorial AME Zion Church and many more.
June Smith describes the church as a sacred place.
All this has been a part of my life, whether it was back in something that I read or whether it was something that I was able to observe.
While full of knowledge, Smith still finds herself reading through old documents about the church.
You could find some very amusing things in here. Like I think once I saw something about a church fundraiser, a pancake supper. Imagine paying 15 cents for a pancake supper. Now, how can you make any money like that? So it just must have been a social activity to get the members together to fellowship.
The hope is to pass along her knowledge to grandchildren, and they will then pass it along to other generations to come.
Memorial AME Zion Church has had just such a rich history, as I said, and it goes back so many years that it has played such important parts in this city.
Important church history that has now turned to American history and has continued to build for nearly 2 centuries.
I like the fact of being able to reminisce about all the history.
History that will march on for years to come.
Oh, when the saints go marching in.
In Rochester, Lowell Rose, Spectrum News.